hope you're having a nice day. So I'm here to show you my makes for the week, or rather for the month. Whilst you're watching this, I'll be on holiday. I'm pre-recording this on the Monday before we go, but we'll make sure that it's up on Friday. I'm sorry about the noise of the builders, but I can't avoid that, I'm afraid. Hello, Poppy. No? Poppy wants to come up or not? No. Okay, she's just going to jump up my legs. So I'm going to get started. There we go. You're going to sit on the table. I don't really want you on the table. We eat off that table, actually. So I'll get started. I'm wearing the Anderson blouse, which was made out of this really lovely soft silky crepe, and I think it looks great. I'm really happy with it. Let me stand up so you can see it a little bit more. So I've got it tucked into these high-waisted jeans, and it's shorter. I should show you. It's shorter than the actual pattern, because I know I don't wear the Anderson blouse ever out. I always wear it tucked in, so I don't want that extra bulk of that extra length. So I think it's about 10 or 15 centimeters taken off. And that means that, it just, tucks in a lot better. But really pleased with it. I think it looks perfect in this fabric. And nice and bright. And I think it would look great with one of my little navy cardigans over it. So looking forward to coming back and being able to wear it. Okay, next up is something you weren't expecting to see, but I'm going to put it on now because it goes with trousers, because then after that we move on to dresses. So this is the other make that you didn't know I was going to do. This is something that I didn't actually make myself. It was, we have a seamstress other than Lisa that we also asked to do bits of sewing for us. And so I asked her to make this up for me. This has been interfaced in really thick interfacing. So I need to take that off because this is just too stiff here. And because it's quite a wide interfacing piece, it just looks a bit flat. But anyway, this is the fabric that was in the first fabric box. So for the woven fabric, so those of you who bought the woven fabric box back in December, you will have got this fabric. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. I really want to have some of that for myself. And I was tempted to make a dress out of it, but I felt at this time of year, a top would be better. So I made the top version of the Heidi. Let's just push this up so you can see. And I think I've got very dark jeans on, but I think with slightly lighter jeans, it would look really pretty. It's just a really nice top. I'd wear this at the weekend or for work. So yeah, really happy with this. Just not with this interfacing bit. I think it makes me look even flatter than I already am. Like, it's just, my boobs do not need that. They need extra, not flattening. Anyway. But yeah, make number 2. Right, onto the dresses. So next is the Betty dress hack. So showing you the top here. So I've got the scoop neck top. So this is the add-on that you can get with the Betty. Then the long sleeve or 3/4 sleeve. And then it's just a bit different because it's been built up at the back, because I wanted it to feel like it was a bit warmer, and also that helps support it so that it doesn't fall off your shoulders. So the add-on doesn't do that, but it's really easy to do. You just, where your centre back line is, you just build that up to where the shoulders are, and then just gently scoop it a little bit. But you just need to have a bit of a longer zip so that you can fit that in. But it feels more kind of, I guess, just warmer and just more fitted to you. Right, let me show you it. So I've done the length shorter than it is normally, just so it makes it a little bit more of an everyday dress and a little bit fun and cute, rather than super vintage. I think changing the hem length does make it less of a vintage dress and more of a contemporary one. And I really like that. I really like that it looks very different. I quite want to get a belt to wear with it. But yeah, I'll wear this with little ankle boots, I think. For work, if it's a cold day, I can put on a cardi with it. It's really nice and warm, this fabric though, so I don't think that I will necessarily need to wear anything extra with it, which is great because then you can just enjoy the dress. Right, I'm just gonna move this back up a little. So yeah, really pleased with this one, and I think I do love the next make, but I think this was one of the makes that was more surprised when I tried it on how much more I liked it than I thought I would. I love the tones of this fabric. I just think it's really pretty. I love the sort of muted kind of colours in it, and it's also just lovely from this time of year. So yeah, really pretty, pretty dress, and happy to have it in my wardrobe. It's a bit weird because I'm going on holiday tomorrow. I'm not going to get to wear any of these things. Normally, the moment I've done this video, I'm like, yay, I can start wearing them. So something to look forward to when I come back. Right, last make, I shall put on a little drone dress. Okay, so final make is definitely, yeah, it's between this and the other Betty dress that are my favourites for this month. So this is my little mini cute Joan dress in the black watch tartan. So I hope it's going to show up in the colour, in the light, sorry. I can stand a bit more closely here. So I made, this is an 8 and then a 10 on the bottom. It's slightly looser fitting. Normally some 10s for me, I might need to just add a little bit extra for my bum if it's super fitted. I think on the pencil skirt I do. But for this, it's fine. But then the 8 is, the 10 is too small, big for me on top. So I've kind of done a bit of both. Loving the little tie. And then the length is quite different. So again, keeping with that theme of taking a vintage pattern or vintage style pattern, just want to lower that, and shortening the hem, it suddenly makes it completely, not unvintage, but just less vintage and more contemporary. And I am a bit worried that this is maybe a bit too short, but I don't think it is, as long as I don't wear like super high heels with it. And again, I'd probably wear knee-high boots or some flat boots or something with them, or little ankle boots. Just see if I can get an angle so you can see the full thing. Sorry, I'm still learning about where to film in this house, and I'm not yet convinced that what I've got set up is the right place. So we shall be moving around over the next few weeks, trying to get it right. Yeah, you can get the full look there. So this is it. I think it could be cute with a little belt, but quite like not having a belt with it because it just keeps it, it's already nicely fitted in the waist, so just keeps it sort of, doesn't distract from the loveliness of the dress. Nice and fitted around there, just trying to show you it. So yeah, again, very happy with this and can't wait to wear it. Something to look forward to when I come back. And I also managed to squeeze in a little thing for Jazzy, which is this little sleeveless pansy dress from the Poppy and Jazz pattern collection. And this was the fabric that went in the knit box, so the kids knit box subscription. And yeah, it's just lovely and stripy and fab. So what I did, because you can see it's sleeveless, whereas the pansy dress pattern isn't, so I slightly, so obviously didn't use the sleeve, and then I just slightly took off the kind of corner point of the sleeve, and then I cut a piece of neck binding, another piece, and used that in the same way on the sleeves, just making it slightly smaller so that it doesn't kind of stick out too much. And that's it. So yeah, Jazzy, I'll have to get a photo of her in that for the Poppy and Jazz Instagram account. But yeah, very happy with that, and feel bad that I hadn't made anything in for her for a while, so I'm pleased that I did. And last night, for the first time ever, I sewed at home. So I've been sewing at work at the moment, which is not so relaxing for me because I know in my head I've got so many other things to get on with. But last night I spent the evening sewing up our curtains, and yeah, it was so nice to sew at home. I still don't have our sewing room office ready, but I was able to sew on this table and it's perfectly fine. So I'm not going to bring all my sewing bits home, I'm just going to keep a few basic bits here so I can still sew here. And I reckon in maybe just over a month I'll start to be able to have the room upstairs done, so excited! Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there because I've got so much to do. Day before you go on holiday, it's always like you think, why are we going on holiday? This is too stressful, there's too much to do. So that's the kind of day that I'm having today. But I will see you very soon. I've pre-recorded the haul for next week, so you'll have that. And then you'll have a team make, and then I'll be back. See you then, bye!